Sample size determination. Definition of determining the sample size. A sample is a subset of a population selected through a specific sampling procedures. With its size presented as a sample size, it is used to draw conclusions about the entire populations. Criteria for determining the sample size. 1. Level of precision or margin of error. Measures how close the sample results are to the actual population value. Smaller margins of error requires a larger samples. Next, level of confidence. The probability, usually 90%, 95%, or 99% that the sample truly represents the population. Third is degree of variability. How diverse the population is. Higher the variability requires a larger sample size to ensure accuracy.
Sampling procedures. Sampling methods fall into two main categories. 1. Probability sampling, equal chance of selection. Simple random sampling. Each member has an equal chance of being selected. Systematic random sampling. Selecting every nth member from a list. Stratified random sampling. Dividing the population into groups and randomly sampling from each group. Cluster sampling. Selecting entire groups instead of individuals.
2. Non-probability sampling. Not all elements have an equal chance of selection. Convenience sampling. Choosing participants who are easiest to reach. Purposive sampling. Selecting based on specific criteria relevant to the study. Snowball sampling. Existing participants recruit new participants. Quota sampling. Ensuring representation by selecting a set number of people from each. Population is known. A town with a population of 10,000 residents want to assess the proportion of residents who support a proposed local ordinance. They want a margin of error of 3%. How many residents should they sample? Given. N is population 10,000. E is margin of error 3% or 0.03. The formula we will use is n equals n divided by the quantity 1 plus n times e squared. 0.03 squared is equal to 0.009. 10,000 times 0.0009 equals 9. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 10,000 divided by 10 equals 1,000. So, we have 1,000, which means we need to sample 1,000 residents. Population is unknown. A researcher wants to estimate the proportion of adults in a large city who 95% confidence interval with a margin of error no greater than 3%. There is no prior information on the proportion of adults who support the park. How large a small size is needed? Given. Confidence level is 1.96. Margin of error 0.03. P hat equals 0.5. The formula is n equals z squared times p times 1 minus p all over e squared. 1.96 squared equals 3.8416. 0.5 times 0.5 equals 0.25. 3.8416 times 0.25 equals 0.9604. 0.03 squared equals 0.0009. 0.90604 divided by 0.0009 equals 1068. So, we need to sample 1068 adults.